Now, I don't know if you've been under a rock, but obviously, coronavirus. I'm telling you, it's real. Has been the topic of a lot of conversations as of late. Now, there were talks of a stimulus package that was supposed to go through, and it has finally been passed. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the actual components of that stimulus package and how it can affect you and what you should be looking out for. So what's up? I'm Brandon Young, and on this channel, I teach you how to make, save, and invest money. So if you're new here, consider subscribing and don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss a beat. Now, I first off want to start this video by saying that I hope everything is good on your end. I know a lot of people have different situations. They might have lost their job. They might be having trouble putting food on the table. So I do really hope that your situation may get better. And whatever the case may be, whatever your situation is, just try to keep a positive outlook on everything. Things will get better. Now, in this time of crisis, this stimulus package is going to help a lot of people out, depending on if you've lost your job or depending on what type of situation you may be in. You may have just got laid off. You may just have kids. So we're going to be going over some of the non-essential things. So some of the amounts of money that local governments or hospitals may be getting, and then we'll be going over some of the essential things that may be directly correlated to you as you being an individual who may be working or may have been laid off, or depending on how much kids you have. So let's get into it. Now, the first one we're going to get off this list is $500 billion for large industries, including $25 billion for passenger airlines, $4 billion for carriers, $3 billion for aviation contractors, $17 billion for businesses crucial to national security. So this might not be directly correlated towards us because, we're not really feeling the full effects of that money. A lot of these businesses are losing a lot of money, particularly airlines, because obviously with COVID-19, nobody is traveling. Well, I hope that nobody's traveling, but as you know, we have a couple people when they see that $10 flight, they hopping on it. But it's obvious these businesses, they need some type of bailout because they are losing money and they're losing it fast. So one we have on the list is $367 billion for small businesses and for loans for those small businesses. So I don't know what situation you may be in. You may have a small business, but they just added that stimulus package where they put a lot of money into the economy for loans. So go ahead, check that out. Read more about that if you do have a small business that isn't doing too well at the moment. Next one that we have on this list is $150 billion for state and local governments. So as you know, these state and local governments do need money to be successful and to thrive. So I guess it does make sense to have that money pushed towards these state and local governments. Next one we have on the list is $25 billion for the John F. Kennedy Performing Arts Center. Now, I'm not too fond of it. I don't know too much information about it. I mean, it's great that they're getting some type of funding towards it, but it's not correlated to me. I don't see how it kind of helps us in that bit. I mean, depends on like the jobs it's supplying, but otherwise, good for the center. Glad they're getting some type of money out of it. Now, one of the most important ones on the list is $130 billion for hospitals. Hospitals are going to be very vital during this time. As you know, you're going to need tests. You're going to need to know when these people are infected. So obviously the hospitals are full of people. They need these pieces of equipment. They need masks. They need gloves. They need to be fully stocked and prepared to battle this pandemic. So it makes sense to push money into the hospitals. In my honest opinion, I probably would have put more into hospitals, but then again, I'm not a politician. I'm not in the government. So, it's good that they have some type of stimulus package out here. I'm great. I'm happy for that, but I would have liked to see more money go towards that. But hey, $130 billion is a lot of money, so not saying too much. Now for the creme de la creme. Some of the most important information out of this stimulus package and how it affects you is how much money are we getting out of this? So the payments are as follows. So for individuals, they're getting about $1,200 from this stimulus package, and for couples, they're going to get $2,400 out of this stimulus package. Now, for those couples or people that have children, they're going to get an extra $500 per dependent person or child that they have with them. So that money can add up, and that's only for people that are making $75,000 and lower. Now, if you're making more than $75,000, keep in mind that your amount of money will decrease. And if you're making more than $99,000, pretty much don't really expect to get much out of it, or you'll get a significantly lower amount of money. Now, for my people on unemployment, or maybe you've been laid off, do expect that if you are receiving unemployment, that you will get about $600 extra in your bank account, as well as if you have just been laid off workers can expect to get their full pay for the next 4 months, which I think sounds very good, very incredible. Now, obviously, it's very unfortunate situation that we're in right now, but the fact that the stimulus package, came about and it's doing some things, it's helping people that have maybe lost their job, or maybe they can't provide for their family at the moment, that they're giving them a fighting chance, which I like. But how are you holding up right now, and what do you think of this stimulus package? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's bad? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments section below. As I've said before, we're gonna get through this. Keep on fighting, keep on believing, guys. The pandemic will soon be over. Have faith, and I hope you guys are staying in good faith, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.